Level 1. Tower Servant. You wake up at 4 in the morning. The stone floor is very cold. You live in the Black Tower. You are just a servant. You have no power. You have no rich family. People say you have no magic in your blood. Your day is hard. Your stomach growls, but there is no breakfast. Your joints ache from sleeping on hard rock. You wash heavy pots. The pots are full of bad chemicals. You carry big books. You cannot read the books. You sweep the floors. You make the chalk lines perfect. The rich wizards walk past you. They wear nice silk clothes. They do not look at you. You are like a ghost to them. But you watch them. You look at their hands. You hear the words they say. One day you clean the trash. You find a broken magic stone. You touch it. You feel a warm hum in your fingers. You close your eyes. You think only about that feeling. You look at the dust on the floor. You push your mind into the dust. It takes 2 hours. Your head hurts a lot. But the dust moves. It forms a perfect little ball. You do not cast a real spell, but something inside you clicks. You unlock your first true power. You can now see the magic. It looks like thin gold lines in the air. The lines move like water. You are not blind anymore. You just found the door. You are ready to open it. Level 2, Apprentice. You show your new skill to a poor teacher, and he trades your broom for a piece of chalk. You are an apprentice now, but it feels like a trap. Your body is no longer tired, but your brain is totally drained. You feel like a stretched rubber band about to snap. Every thought feels heavy. You sit in a dark library for 14 hours a day, reading about fire and water magic. You count stars and practice saying magic words. You learn a hard lesson. Magic is not just waving a stick. It is difficult math, exact words, and a strong mind. The other students are rich kids with famous wizard parents, and they laugh at you. They laugh at your rough hands, your cheap clothes, and how slowly you speak. But you have a secret weapon. You know how to work hard. While they sleep in warm beds, you sit outside in the cold snow. You practice the gold lines until you are numb. You chew on ice just to stay awake in the deadly, freezing wind. Winter comes, bringing a big test. You must light a candle from far away. The rich kids just lazily say a normal word. You do it completely differently. You see the gold lines, grab them with your mind, and push them hard into the candle. A huge, hot blue fire erupts. You unlock your next level of power. You can now push heavy objects with your mind and create deadly flames. You are telling the magic what to do. The rich kids stop laughing. You show them the harsh truth. Extreme hard work always beats lazy talent. Level 3, Spellcaster. You finally leave the Black Tower and step into the real world. The real world is not a school. Here, magic is a dangerous way to make money. You become a magic fighter for hire, taking very dangerous jobs. Rich boat owners pay you to protect their boats from big sea monsters. Sad town leaders pay you to clean up the bad water in their towns. Scared rich people pay you to find poison hidden in their drinks. You learn the harsh truth about magic. It is a hard business, and magic power is just like money. You must save it. Making a fireball is easy, but making one when you are totally exhausted is incredibly hard. If you use up all your magic, you will fall asleep. If you sleep during a fight, you die. There are no second chances out here. Nobody will cry for a dead street mage. You sleep with one eye open, gripping your wand like a knife. You learn to survive by using less magic and skipping the long words. Bad men jump out from the trees to attack you in the dark woods. You do not run, and you do not scream. You act instantly. You change the wet dirt under their feet into sharp rocks. At the exact same time, you make a hard wall of air. Their arrows hit the air and break. You unlock a new survival skill right there in the blood and dirt. You can now build strong shields and attack at the exact same time. You make up your own magic rules on the fly. You get a lot of money and become very rich. You hide the gold coins under your boots. You are incredibly dangerous. But as you look at the big city, you know this violent life is still just a small game. Level 4, Battle Mage. A huge war starts, and the king's army comes for you. They take you away and force you into heavy metal armor. They put you right on the front line. You are a battle mage now. The battlefield is a terrible place, full of mud, blood, and deafening loud noises. You breathe in the smell of burning wood and rotting meat. Every breath hurts your lungs. Your small, clever magic tricks do not work here. A big fireball means absolutely nothing when 100 horses are running straight at you. You learn a brutal new rule. In a war, only extreme speed and massive size matter. You are no longer fighting 5 bad men. You are fighting thousands of angry soldiers. The constant fear of death completely changes your magic. You learn to work with the other mages, tying your minds tightly together. When the enemy breaks your front line and runs at you, you hit the ground hard with your stick. A huge wave of force flies out. It breaks 100 wooden shields instantly. Then you call the lightning. A massive storm of light jumps quickly from man to man. It takes them all down instantly inside their metal armor. They drop into the mud like heavy stones, never to move again. The rain washes the dirt, but it cannot wash the memory from your brain. The extreme pressure of the war forces you to unlock a terrible new power. You can now control giant storms and combine your magic with an entire army. You survive only because you take out the enemy the fastest. The generals give you medals and make you a boss. Normal people do not dare to look in your eyes anymore because your eyes have grown too cold. You know perfectly well how to destroy things, but you start to think deeply. Breaking the world with violence is too easy. Ruling the world quietly is much better. Level 5, High Wizard. The war ends at last and you go back to the big city as a great hero. The king promotes you to High Wizard and gives you a flying stone house high above the city. You talk right into his ear, but you quickly learn this is just a beautiful cage. The muddy battlefield was loud, but the capital city is a quiet, deadly trap. The king smiles at you, but he is terrified of your power. He secretly sends assassins to your flying house at night. The rich men smile and put slow poison in your food. You cannot just use big fireballs here. If you kill the king, the whole country falls apart and you lose everything. So, your magic changes into something dark and paranoid. You learn to read minds just to survive. You stop sleeping completely. You swallow bitter black liquid just to keep your heavy eyes open. The dead silence of your giant room presses down on your chest like a stone. You keep a magic shield tightly wrapped around your body under your clothes 24 hours a day. You are the most powerful human, but you are more exhausted than when you washed pots in the Black Tower. You are trapped in an endless web of lies, poison, and paranoia. The extreme stress is slowly killing your body. Your hands shake constantly now. You wipe dark blood from your mouth and burn the stained silk so no one sees your weakness. To break this political cage, you realize you must stop playing by human rules. You begin forcing your mind to absorb forbidden, lethal magic, desperately pushing your human body far beyond its limits. Level 6, Archwizard. Many years pass. You force the ultimate breakthrough and become an Archwizard. The political cage shatters instantly. The king and his assassins now cower on the floor when you walk by, terrified of the walking nuclear bomb you have become. But the universe plays a cruel joke on you. There is no ascending to heaven or becoming a god. You realize the brutal truth. Human bodies are simply not built to hold this much infinite magic. The forbidden power that saved you is now burning you alive from the inside. Your hair turns white and you are coughing up blood in the dark. Then a massive earthquake hits the city. The ground cracks open and the buildings start to fall. The king and the rich elites, the same people who trapped and poisoned you, run away like cowards, leaving the common people to die. You step out of your flying house. You do not make a normal magic shield to save yourself. You just look at the collapsing city and slam your bare, bleeding hands into the dirt. You tie your own dying nervous system directly to the breaking rocks. You force the earth to stop shaking, but every time the ground tries to move, it painfully breaks one of your own bones. You taste iron in your mouth. Your vision goes black around the edges, but you refuse to fall. You hold the entire city together with pure, stubborn anger. You look down at the little black tower far below. You remember washing the floors and scrubbing those toxic iron pots. You finally understand the big secret. Magic was never in the big books. Magic was always your angry, strong will to survive. You never truly escaped the Black Tower. You just broke their cage, only to pick up a much heavier pot. And you still refused to drop it.